Okay, I'm just going to show off my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. It's close enough to what I think would be finished. Yeah, it's a bold statement, but I've been collecting for a long time, been selling for a very long time on eBay, and just basically kept the ones which I really liked, and just added to it a little bit. Here's what the shelf is looking like. Took all the binders out, or most of them. Got all the sealed stuff. Got, you can't really see them, but I've got a lot of deck boxes. A lot of bulk and whatnot. I used to have a lot more tins and a lot more sealed stuff. I used to have the sealed Melt Raiders, Asian of Blue Eyes, you name it. But I just wanted the money just to build out some more, build up other things, I suppose. They used to be sealed. I opened it because I didn't know which GBI gold cards are in there. It was the Ultra Rares, unfortunately. Binder's already out. I'll just start with this one. This one is like a Zexal, post-Zexal binder. I'm not. If I'm going to sell a binder, it's going to be this one. These are Oricas, Ultimate Rares. These are extra pack secret rares of the prize cards. Ultimate Rare Omegas and Ultimate Rare Crystal Wings are Oricas. Obviously, those two are as well. Most of these are real though, just let you know as well. Obviously, these are like main cards on the show. I thought I'd put them closer to the front. Quite a few which are foreign as well. I think it's Italian secret tour guides. Dante's Exton Knight. I usually get a case of each new sets, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. Just because I'm starting like a bigger job. These are spell books and obviously Cleaforts. If you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you probably know about all of these, so I just won't talk that much. Noble Knights. Okay. Yeah, so if there's gonna be a binder which I'll sell, probably be that one. I'll just quickly show you some of the decks. This one is Edgimp Saber and Fluffle deck, I suppose. With a new support. Yeah. Octopus deck, you can call it. This one well, you can see what I made. But it's basically a Vylon deck, but using the lock of Rod of Silence. But trying to make it max rarity with the dual terminal cards. I've got most of them. Some I don't have. But I think I have to show you. Mage Power is really good in the deck. And the extra deck for them. I really wanted these to be in a max rarity, like dual terminals, which always look really nice. Okay, I have to move them across. My favourite deck, which I've just had to remake again. Legendary 6 Samurai. I was supposed to get a third, but I don't happen with the seller. Gold Dragon, Guardian through a Beast. I try to make it a little bit retro, so I just chuck that in there as well. But it's not really the idea behind the deck. Yeah, it's no order, so. But it's pretty much what you expect. I think I need to show you. It's pretty much almost max rarity. With the main cards almost max rarity. If we get the super rares, like the random actual pack cards and whatnot. Okay, I won't show you this whole binder, but I'll show you what like main cards from it. Basically, cards which might go up in the future, maybe. Or I just quite liked. I really like that reptilian card. It's got a really nice mechanic. For example, I possess Dark Soul just in case. Where is it? The cards which just came out. Yeah, I've literally got so many of these. There's like 4 in each of these sleeves. Yeah, same thing with the spell cards. Loads of future recoveries, closed forests, etc. Down to show you that. This binder's quite good. I always thought about selling this, but I just can't. In the way that it's not in me to sell it, because I really like it still. It's the first 7 sets of Yugioh, or first 7 OCG sets of Yugioh with the volume sets, volume 1 through to 7. And I just got the common cards, but I really like them because I don't think many of them were reprinted in Japanese, and a couple weren't weren't printed ever in TCG. And the artworks always just seemed a bit different. You'll see, if you remember Water Omontics or whatever the name is, you see what I mean. There it is. I do have some of the foils. Used to have more of the foils, but I thought I'd sell them. Going to point out there's a Barrel Dragon OCG version with the actual gun attached to it. Where is it? Yeah, it's this card, one of my favourites, is Rose Spectre with Dun. Remember that from the games. A lot of them are from the original Yugioh games. Okay, I'll just show you this one as well because it's quite quick. Yeah, it's cards which I think are cool. I think a couple of you might think the same. I'll just try and fly through it. Obviously, Moki Moki's. That card used to be pretty cool if you played in set with defense mode. When it came out, it was really difficult to get past because at the time there weren't many cards which can beat 3000 defense monster. Like Bakura stuff. A couple of character cards in here. Macrocosmos, I always liked. And two of the better binders left. So this one's like the GX 5D0. So these 3 are dual terminal. It's Ultima Trishula, alternate art. It's Oricas, obviously. Some of these are really hard to come by. I think they're just going to get harder and harder. Quite a few are foreign as well. Yeah, it's just Orca. Neos cards and Ultimate. Put these in here because of I remember them quite well from the show. The anime cards always quite close to me. Be interested to know what you think these binders are worth, what you think my collection is worth. I haven't actually spent that much on it. Just where I buy stuff in bulk and sell them on individually. Or already make the profit and just keep the cards which are behind, which I really like. Then just buy 7 ones on top. Okay, and the final binder is one which has the original cards in it. Like the first editions, whatnot. I don't think I can actually show that Dark Magician card in it. And Mikazuka no Yaibas. I still have the TBT one, it's in a different binder. It's across the room, so I can't be able to get it. But yeah, they're the Japanese ultra rare ones. Quite poor condition, but it doesn't matter. As long as I have them, that's what I thought about. Structured deck, starter deck cards. So first edition Exodia set from Legend of Blue Eyes. One of these is a little bit, yeah, it's a little misprinted. I think Dharma's, yeah. First edition Blue Eyes, I have another one of those. But I'm just planning to sell it. You don't need two first edition ones. If you're gonna get a couple, just get three. Ultimate rare gold cards in the middle. They're Oricas. So the ultra rare GBIs have the secret. Is it G-Force? What? I don't remember. I haven't actually looked at this binder for a while. It's a really cool card. It's Orica. These are really nice as well. Dark Paladin Girl. So I've been really happy about getting that one. I think I have another Pulgruda thing as well. Really love the gold cards. These are quite difficult to pick up. They're the anniversary pack. Really like these as well. Definitely the one card which I really loved, which was never released, was the Oricas cards. Took their time with the first one as well. It's an ultimate rare. Cool. They're the game ones at the top. Chaos cards. That's the ultimate rare FGD. The anniversary cards. Skull Guardians. Never picked up the TBT one. I just sent in for the 4-year-one. I think I prefer it anyway. Okay, Guardian, one of my favourites. It's the ultimate rare Guy Dragon Champion. Yeah, I thought one was first edition. Don't think the other one is. And their secret time wizards as well, which are really cool. Two gold cards, which I think look quite nice there. Lava Golem, one of my favourites, first editions. It's not difficult to get the Lava Golems. So the ultimate Horus ones. I couldn't bother to pay full price for that one, so I just bought back edition one. Honestly, most of these are actually first edition, but I just can't bother to mention them. I think Destiny Board's first edition is about down the bottom, all of it. That's pretty much it. The final flames at the top. They're actually from the volume sets. Put them in here because obviously the artwork on it is quite unique. Quite horrific. I'm on a cards, always like them. They've been in my collection for a long time. So yeah, so tell me what you think of my collection. I'd like to see some of yours as well. Thank you.